Miranda. How are you?
Hi, Miranda. I'm doing okay. How are you doing?
Good. Thank you for asking. So listen, I see you're calling regarding a couple questions. How may I help you?
Well, the mom received some kind of a bill or statement, and I guess it's a more because there's no signature on here, so I guess it's not a bill, but from you folks. And well, last year, as I was just explaining to the young lady, I do believe that you folks had sent this to somebody known as Lisa Cross, an attorney, last year. Is that correct?
I can look into the notes, sir. What happened is I started a couple months ago, so
Okay.
We're in the process of cleaning up all the old accounts, including ones from over a year ago. So I do appreciate your patience on this matter. And there was an asset search, yes.
What does that mean, an asset search?
So when somebody owes a facility or any sort of vendor money, there is something called an asset search to see if you guys have the funds that can potentially resolve this balance.
Okay.
That way, because if this balance isn't resolved, then our corporate office could take legal action. So
Okay.
there's an asset search done to see if there are in fact the assets that could resolve this balance.
And when you're saying this, let me ask you, since, and of course, I'm going to just guess that you don't, but since you just started a couple of months ago, I'm going to guess that you do not have any knowledge of this matter?
Oh, of course not. No, I'm
Yeah,
coming in on the
okay.
back end, and I'm just doing everything I can to clean up these accounts. So,
Right.
like I said, I appreciate your patience on this
Right.
matter. I
Okay.
just do everything I can to collect old balances.
Okay, well, as it stands, I would love to settle this matter honorably with whoever it is that's claiming to have had a meeting of the minds with the mom. So who would that be that was claiming to have had a meeting of the minds that's coming to this contract?
There is no contract, sir. There was just a search in place.
No, actually, there would be a contract that was in place. You folks taking care of the mom, I do believe. Yeah, there was a contract. Yes, when the mom was there under the care of the staff at Mainplace, that was a contract. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now you folks are claiming that there is something still owed.
Yes, and
Okay,
actually I do have something in writing in front of me explaining what's owed.
Okay, but
and it's in writing, and there
what
is
do you
a
mean?
signature.
But what do you mean? Is it something
what
printed or
happened
typed?
was, there's a typed up letter, and then there's a signature here, and it was signed on February 25th of 2022. It was a 48-hour notice to provide Miss Alice, again with notice, that she would be issued a loss cover day on the 27th. Therefore, on the 27th, she started owing what's called a private pay room and board balance of $300 per day.
Okay, well, like I said, I was under the impression that she had taken care of this so-called debt, this matter, before she had left the facility, and so I'm calling to speak with whoever it is that has the first-hand knowledge of this matter so that I can settle it honorably with them.
Well, I mean, I started a couple months ago, but that doesn't mean that I'm unable to assist you.
Okay. Since you don't have first-hand knowledge, what if there's been a mistake? Because, like I said, if the mom had taken care of this, the only one that could possibly know would be the one with the first-hand knowledge. Right.
I see what you're saying, yes. So all that I'm seeing right now is that, one second, please, regarding balance clarification. All right, I understand. This is a little bit of a pickle for me. I'm in a little bit of a pickle because as I'm reading it, it's showing owed, but I do understand that this is over a year old and that your mom told you that she took care of this.
Well, yeah, as far as I know, when I picked her up, I asked her if everything was taken, and to the best of my memory, she said yes, it was all taken care of. And like I said, I sent something to the attorney, Lisa Cross, and I asked her very specific questions. And like I said, she never once answered. And in fact, I can read you some of what I wrote to her and see if this makes sense to you, because of course I'm not attempting to be difficult here. I'm just doing my best to be very exact as to whether or not there is something. Of course,
I'd be the same way. It's every last dollar for all of us, and I respect that.
And it is Miranda, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have you ever played the game Telephone?
Of course, yes, absolutely.
Okay, so you understand then, talking to the very first person that actually has the whole story. The story can be changed even with one person being told it. The story can change pretty drastically then, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Right. So this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. So let me read you some of what I sent to her. Good faith and fair dealings due to the lack of response, and this is actually the third notice, and final attempt to settle this matter. All right, due to the lack of response received, this is a third notice and final attempt to settle this matter with the real party in interest. Failure to respond will be deemed a dishonor of this notice. By dishonoring this notice, it will be an agreement that there is no debt and that the alleged account will be zeroed out. It will be also further agreed upon that there will be no negative reporting against the legal name in reference to this alleged debt. All responses must be returned to the notary at the UPS store at 1105 South Euclid Street, Suite D, Fullerton, California, 92832, addressed to in the care of. This is imperative as to Chris, but because she has passed away, I'm the beneficiary and successor trustee of the trust. Thus, all rights, responsibilities, and privileges are transferred to me. Okay? So, as I said, this is imperative to create a third-party independent witness to all notices sent to you and all responses back from you. Failure to do so will also be deemed a dishonor of this letter, and thus an agreement that there is no real party in interest and thus no debt owed. Okay.
Sir, I sincerely apologize. What is the date of death?
This was the third notice of 3, and this one was dated Thursday, February 9th, and she received it Friday, February 10th.
I apologize, sir. I think there might have been something gone through the phone. What is the date that she passed away?
The date that the mom passed away was back in, it was, March 15th, I believe it was?
March 15th of 2023?
I believe so.
All right, that's all we need to know.
2022.
March 15th of 2022. And when did she... And she left us on March 8th. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Okay.
Yeah, it was right after she left here, pretty much.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm so sorry about this. This is a misunderstanding, and we're going to make a note now to write this off, okay?
Okay, thanks a lot.
All right. God bless you for your time. Have a great day.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye now.